There's her hand. There's Deb's hand. She's here.
Barely.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? Good
Start.
morning.
I changed the name of them.
Why?
The giveaways.
Oh, what'd you change it?
Look
Oh,
at what it says.
for the minions, number 1. For the minions. We were watching you. We were watching you. Hey, Cabana. Hey, Cabana boy, bring me that coffee. We were sitting here like, Devin's the one that noticed it. She was like, I'm a purple minion. See, if I was a minion, I'd want to be the purple ones too. I am the leader. I'm a minion in a penguin outfit. Yes. Yes. Well, good morning, everybody.
Welcome on, perv.
I was like, wait, welcome on. That's why I stopped, because I was like, wait, welcome on, perv.
He found us when we were being pervs.
Don't say anything.
There's a minion with lipstick. Oh shit. I don't know, is there?
Is there? No, you're not. You're not. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
We never fired. Shut up.
Never. Hello, the square pig. Hello.
Good morning.
I'm here for the minion convention. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
It's night for you. Where are you?
Yeah, only write-ups, not fired.
Good morning, sissy. Good morning. Oh, the eggs are beautiful. If you guys don't know, I collect eggs. One day I'll have to show you guys my egg collection. It's kind of gotten out.
As soon as it's in one area, not like spread all over the house.
What do you mean spread all over the house? I don't have eggs in here. Wait, I was like, hold up.
Made you look.
No, I was like, I don't have any eggs in here. Right now, I can't show you my area because it is pretty, like, Anna, good morning. It is pretty, like,
Anna in the wild kills.
I know, right? It's trashed. I'm just saying, it's trashed. I've been out of town, and before that, it was trashed. And this is like my little cubicle. Like I should just block it off so nobody can see me.
I told you we could put the freaking other bookshelf in there.
Yeah, put it right here. And then if you like, what do you want? Bye, Matt. Love you. Bye. Have a great day. He's going to work. They all said, hey. Good morning. Good morning. This is your first meeting?
Well, welcome in.
Welcome in.
We tend to talk a lot of smack and answer questions. If we don't know the answer to your question, someone in the chat does.
That's right.
So
just what Deb said.
This is a safe place.
Yes, 100%. I just want everybody to know that if you are new here, this is a 100% safe place. That's why we created it. Just like Devin said, we talk a lot of smack. If you have any questions, do not hesitate. Nothing, no question is a stupid question.
Dead ass.
For real. Because
a lot of the questions I have make me feel stupid.
Yeah, same. So
then I find out someone else had the same question.
Yes, we talk smack, but we are never involved in drama. We do not do drama, period. I will cut it completely out before it even starts. Walker just flipped you off. There's her finger. And we cuss a lot. So if you do not
beat people before the drama.
What?
We'd rather just beat people before the drama.
Yes. Yes. So if you are not comfortable with vulgar language, then this is not the place for you. 100%. Not the place. Okay.
Deb said I have invented another minion and her name is Lipstick because there should be one with lipstick.
I love it.
I bet AI could do some serious fun with that.
Oh my God. Yes. Put it into AI. I'm so curious. And then I want to see your profile picture that way. I love it. Yeah, Walker, I love it here. Hell yeah. My new name is Lipstick.
Good morning, Luna. Good morning, everybody. You guys.
Oh, I could totally the high. I could totally just picture you going, my new name is Lipstick. That's what everybody should call me. Oh Oh my gosh. This morning I'm working up a sickness because I'm trying to talk everybody into like letting me
Guys,
reschedule my surgery.
guys, tell her she's having her surgery, and there's no if, ands, or buts about it, and like do it and shut up.
See? That's how they're treating me.
Anna in the wild.
Anna in the wild. You told me to pick my own name. It's lipstick. Okay.
Yeah, do your
Hell
surgery.
yeah.
Thank you, Jim. That's what I was saying.
Gem. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, this is not going to be a very long show, but we did not want to miss our own meeting show that we have created. We are here every single Monday, 7:30 a.m. Central Time, whether we are selling or just sitting in here every single Monday. Um, I have to
Good morning, Double D. Good morning, the
lipstick. Good morning. Good morning.
She said, "Mom, late."
You are late. Look, I did it real quick.
Hi, I'm over here.
You're fucking late. Yeah, Deb's over there. She's only showing hands today. So today just have a couple of announcements, So today will be probably our only show until towards the end of the week. I am having stomach surgery tomorrow. I am hoping, I've got real big hopes because um I am not one to just sit around if you guys haven't noticed.
I mean, and I clearly am the same way if you can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can't tell. Devin,
amount of raid trains and shit that I'm still doing.
I know. Even though she's going through some shit right now, she has like, I mean, I was driving yesterday during the giveaway train, and Devin was full force in that train. I mean, and then she calls me and says she got to go on early, and I'm in the middle of road construction in like bumfuck Texas, and you got a pretty mouth kind of shit. Nowhere, literally nowhere. I was like, I'm going 86 miles an hour trying to find somewhere to pull off because I was in one lane road construction. Don't worry, there was nobody in front of me or behind me at the moment. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, all stop sign, pulled over. It took me 8 hours to get home, damn near, for a 5-hour drive.
I realized we did not update the morning people on what did happen to me.
Oh my God. Okay. A lot has happened in the last couple of weeks. Okay. First of all, I'm having surgery tomorrow. Okay. So, but before that, I was in the hospital for a week and with a severe case of drop foot. I'm carrying around a dead foot, basically. Okay. And then last Monday,
Sorry, that sounds.
it's a freeloader foot. What?
It just sounds way worse.
A dead foot?
Yes.
My foot has gone completely numb. I have a severe case of drop foot. They don't know why. They're still trying to figure it out. Oh, and that reminds me, they called me the other day and said, we would like to pre-register you for your upcoming appointment. I said, I did it already. And she was like, oh no, on the 8th. I was like, what the fuck? I'm having a myelogram done on the 8th. Which, if you guys don't know what a myelogram is, it's absolutely horrible. They stick contrast in the spinal canal epidural space, and then they hang you upside down and light you up like a Christmas tree to find out what nerves are being compressed. That's what I'm having done on Thursday.
I've seen a couple of those scans, and it's a really pretty Christmas tree.
It is really kind of cool because I've seen it. I've had many of them, and it is really cool because I always say, "Let me see," I mean, shit, been through this so many times, but so I'm having that on Thursday. Hopefully I'm up to it. But last Monday during our show, Devin wasn't feeling good. She hadn't, MG. There's a spider. Like a really wicked you see this shit? Hello. You see it?
It's tiny.
I know, but it's wicked looking. What if it jumps at me? Okay, so let's get back to it. It's going up. It's fine. So last Monday, Devin wasn't feeling good. She hadn't been feeling good for a few days. Well, like the week before was Easter, her husband had a tummy bug. So,
and then Dad got a little bit of a tummy bug. So I
Yep.
don't think
And I did too a little bit.
yeah,
So
so I just
we all
figured it was
thought,
a fucking tummy bug.
yeah, we all thought we were just kind of had spread around a little bit of a tummy bug, right? Devin had been in bed for a few days, super like we thought tummy bug. Well, come Sunday, we had what raid train was that? Books Be Gone, her raid train. So she had come over and I was like, she was pale. I was like, what's going on? And tummy bug, right? Come Monday for a Monday morning show, uh, she's super pale. And we proceeded with the show. She's like, I feel horrible, blah, blah, blah. Who's gonna get this Gibby?
Nana.
Nana. Congrats. Congrats, congrats.
85, you're fucking late.
85.
And I have a bone to pick with you, sir.
Uh-oh. All right, let me finish.
Yeah.
So during the show, Devin kept bending over, holding her stomach, bending over, but we just kept going. And this one, this was the first Monday that we had started our challenge, our 10K challenge, 10K in 30 days. Okay. But anyway, next thing you know, Devin is literally almost in the floor. Okay. And I finally was like, what is up? What's going on? And she just stood up, held her stomach, and she just looked at me and said, it's like last time. I immediately ended the show because uh, Devin has a history of ectopic pregnancies. Devin has lost to like 5 babies. The last one was like horribly,
almost killed me.
it almost killed her. And the crazy story about that is that I was actually at a doctor's appointment and something told me, go check on your baby. And when I pulled up to her house, she was as white as a ghost. She was bleeding internally. They told me if I wouldn't have got her there, she'd have been dead within the hour. So she has one tube. That she has one tube after that. So we go to the hospital that day, last Monday. Turns out Devin was pregnant. We did not think that she could get pregnant. She has gone through fertility doctor after fertility doctor and has not gotten pregnant. So we didn't think she was going to be able to get pregnant. We go to the emergency room and turns out Devin was pregnant and it's in the tube. So it has been,
have left.
yes. So we have had an like super emotional week, crazy week. And then the other night we had some amazing people on this platform, Walker Less Traveled and Requiem for Roses. They did a fundraiser for us, and I'm still 100% speechless, blown away. I don't know if anybody was able to attend Saturday night with Walker Less Traveled, but wow, 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 wow. Okay, you were there, Lulu? First time ever. I'm not joking. I was nervous because I was so speechless. I didn't think I was going to be able to talk. I was with my youngest daughter and I was so grateful she had come downstairs and her and I both were crying. So it was just like, I know Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Flipper, that I sold Walker some purses, name brand purses, Vera Bradley's, and this most beautiful Brighton purse. They so many people, like 4 times that purse was run and they'd say, rerun it, rerun it. And the most amazing people in this community that were tipping, all the tips and proceeds came to me. It was unbelievable. I'm just still very humbled because wow.
Okay, so on Monday, they told me that it was either have surgery,
Yes.
basically remove the only thing left, my last tube, okay, or
Take a shot.
chemo drug.
Methotrexate. Like, and let me go with that. So I was crying because all Devin's ever wanted is a baby. Ever since she was little, all she ever wanted was a baby. And her husband have been trying for quite some time. And all I want to be is grandma. But I was crying and I was outside. I had walked out and I was crying and everything. And Devin always tells me how I'm very negative. I find the negative in every single thing. And something just was like, bing, light bulb. And I found the positive. Okay. I did. Devin got pregnant. Devin got pregnant.
It's
So,
been almost 3 years since the last time.
yes, the last time, which almost killed her. So I went back in. She was just like not wanting to make a choice. She just wanted to leave. She had a me moment. I'm telling you, in the hospital. And when I say she had a me moment, I said, "You're acting like me, Devin." Ripping the blood pressure cuff off, ripping that thing off her finger. I said, "Devin." But I talked to her and
Okay, but they're not understanding why I was acting like that. The surgeon basically fucking told me I was gonna be sterile.
yeah, I just feel that doctors should be required to take some sort of empathy course before they can be a doctor.
I feel like they should too, honestly.
Honestly, right? Right? Am I correct, everybody? So he did. He said, "You have two choices. Take this shot, or we do surgery. We go in, we remove the pregnancy and the tube, and you will be sterile." And just so monotone. And
This is what's gonna happen.
yeah, and I was like, "What the what?" I was in there, you know. Oh my God. This was actually a very well known OB doctor that they called. I was blown away. I've heard he's a really good surgeon, but no bedside manner, none. But so,
It's like we were ordering fucking pizza. That's kind of how I felt,
oh
honestly.
my God, yeah, you got two choices. Why for real? Pepperoni or cheese? Seriously, it's crazy. So after a lot of thinking and everything, Devin finally chose the shot. So and then they said, okay, you have to come back in 5 days and get your blood work done to make sure that that hormone level is dropping to where no, it's working. So she went in on Friday to get her blood work done. Stat, it had doubled almost. It had gone up. So last Friday, Devin had to receive a second shot.
And boy, let me tell you, that bitch is working now.
Oh, 85, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you. But
I don't know if it's working. It feels like it's working.
yeah, she's not feeling really, she's very pale this morning. I'm worried. And that's why I would like to reschedule my surgery because I'm worried about my daughter. Because like I'm worried. But after the show this morning, guys, I'm taking her to the hospital. She has to have another blood draw this morning to make sure that the
This time they
second
said
shot is working.
this time they said 3 days, not 5.
Yeah, they said 3 days now because in 5 days the HCG level had literally doubled.
It went
So
from 5,000 to 8,000.
okay, so that she has been given a chemotherapy drug that they use that if you look it up, it's actually used for a lot of things, not just cancer, but it's a chemotherapy drug, okay? It's methotrexate. And it is supposed to, this is the terminology that they used. It is supposed to dissolve the pregnancy,
Basically break up the cells
break up the
because I
cells.
wasn't far along enough for to be anything. I think they said like 2 weeks. Wasn't far enough along to be anything really other than a clump of cells.
Right. But every day those cells are dividing and dividing and dividing. So, um, okay, so it will dissolve and expel the embryo. Okay. So, this is the first time that she has been in this situation on the level of getting this shot. We don't know how this all works. I mean, of course, I've Googled some stuff and researched some
Okay, but
stuff.
sometimes Google cannot be your friend. Okay, when you're
No,
googling medical shit, it's not your friend.
it's not your friend. Believe me, I know I'm really horrible about it. But I know for real, Dr. Google. Anyway, it's been super emotional week. And we've kind of over the last week have cried and cried and cried and cried. And now it's kind of turned into us just being us.
I'm too much like my mother, and I just need to move around. I can't lay in bed for too long.
Yeah, I made that. And then, I gave her really horrible genes because I was given horrible genes. Deb,
Oh,
walk me through
let me get
tipping.
the
Yes,
no.
walk somebody. Okay, so Deb, walk me through tipping. I get it all set and then know where to click it to go through.
Interesting. Do you have the dreaded PayPal on here, Teresa?
Double D will get right back to that here in just a second.
I was in the
Good
hospital.
morning, Requiem.
Six. Beth, don't call me out.
What?
She said, she's in the hospital responding to Discord.
No shit.
Yeah, okay, so you can't tip through PayPal.
Yeah, you can't. You have to tip through whatnot. Through whatnot.
Mr. Bridges said I googled my symptoms once. Turned out I was going through menopause.
Okay, because you know what I did one time? Because I have a really bad herniation right now in the thoracic area. You know what I did? I went and watched a surgery on how they would have to fix that. Yeah, you got me all the way fucked up. Won't ever happen. Nope. Nope. By the time I watched the end of that surgery, I was in like just hysterical crying. Matt came in the room, and he said, what's going on? What's wrong? And I told him, and he just went, "You fucking dumbass." Like he grabs my phone. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, you're late. But thank you for being here.
You said I watched a vasectomy before I had one. Bad move.
Bad move. Bad. I'm surprised you ended up having it done.
Lauren, you're fucking late.
Lauren, you're late. Thank you for being here. Dude, I really am surprised you had that done. You know, because that's what I used to assist with. I used to come home and tell Matt.
Perform one.
I could probably perform one. It's not that hard. It really isn't. I actually used to like that was the nurse that I was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
After 3 kids, I was done.
So our last show that we had, which was Monday, which was the 29th.
Okay, guys, these are our numbers.
Monday was the 28th, so it was Tuesday.
So you have to remember all this has happened in a week. We were only able to have what, 4 shows?
1, 2, 3.
And then we are
6
putting
shows.
6 shows? Now you're lying.
No, 6 shows because you have.
I'm like, no, you're
Okay,
lying.
so not last Monday, but
No,
the
it's
Monday
not
before
that.
is when we started. Okay, the 21st is what day we started. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I've
No, we didn't, Devin.
Huh?
Guys, no, we didn't.
Yes, we did. I went back on the ledger.
Honey, it was the 28th. The 28th is when we started.
No, it's not.
Brought in the vacuum box. Shoot, how does it change? Set a button for 20, please. It's acting up. Maybe that's a glitch.
Yeah, because that doesn't sound right, Teresa.
Oh, it doesn't, Teresa. That sounds like a super glitch.
Okay, yeah, are you gonna look into it?
Well, you guys are gonna have to look at me all weird, right? Okay. Get off of there. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'll put you back over there so it's not such of a.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do Messenger. Yes.
Okay,
It was the 26th, 603 said.
guys, I've been keeping track. Y'all know how I am with my spreadsheets?
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. I literally created that. And she is like, if I go into Google Sheets, I'm like,
not last Monday, the Monday before.
Good morning, busy BB. But you're late.
Okay, anyways,
thank you for being here.
Our total after the shows was $2,031 and 33 cents. Okay, so after the Walker and Recro fundraiser, which if you want to tell them the amount on that.
Oh, 1,000. Okay, so after Walker's show, I received $1,553.40 from Walker and Requiem show on Saturday night. From you amazing people.
Insane.
Insane.
Plus we were tipped $40
Yes, yeah. What?
Straight to the our mom's profile.
Yeah, so Recreant $40 yesterday straight to my profile that Devin cashed out before the giveaway train.
Mhm.
So
That leaves
almost 1,600.
yeah, we still need $6,375 with 27 cents. That's how much we have left.
That's how much we have left, guys. It's a lot, but you know what? It's not
It'd be a lot more without
it's not yeah, that's right. It'd be a whole lot more with that Walker and Serena for sure. For sure, for
Good
sure.
morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Bitch. Wake up. Wake up, bougie. So, what? I'm sorry I missed it. I turned my phone off at night. Oh, 6:03. What an amazing show. I mean,
What sucks is that Whatnot took away the past shows feature.
are you
Like, unless it's your show, you
yeah.
can't watch
Yeah.
past shows. And to be honest, that fucking sucks. You know what I mean? That's why every single one of our shows are multicasted onto Facebook and YouTube
Yes.
because we want you guys to be able to go back and watch a show if you want to.
Yes. So guys, if you do miss something in our show and you really want to like go back and see it, go give us a follow on YouTube, Facebook, because Instagram, TikTok, all of that. But most importantly, we multicast, okay? Because we're live on YouTube and Facebook right now, okay? So that was our big, like, for the people, because we haven't been able to update the morning people that have been here for us for the entire time we've been here. So that's what's been going on in our little lives. And I just want everybody to go give her that bougie bee, like tagged right there. Good morning, beautiful. Requiem for Roses and Walker Less Traveled. Guys, go give them a follow.
Kevin's like, I just went to Facebook. Never knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
So
actually started our reselling journey on the book.
yeah, we actually did. I was huge on Facebook. Like locally, like I can't go anywhere here in Amarillo and not know. Like I'll guaranteed to run into somebody I know.
Oh my god, it drives me nuts sometimes.
Well, and plus for my bartending days, you know. But those people I don't really talk to anymore. They were just bar friends. So yeah, so I'm telling you guys, what an amazing show the other night. I was so speechless. But today, we wanted to come on, give everybody an update of what's going on. And I wanted to let everybody know that you're not going to see us, or me especially, because I have an in hospital stay. It's not just day surgery. I'm having, good morning. I am having like big surgery tomorrow. Like they gonna be rerouting some shit and twisting it up.
Available.
Devin is going to be available.
We have a bloop challenge tomorrow if you're on the bloop challenge, because I don't know if everybody's heard or not, but they're supposedly sunsetting the gifting feature, which I think is utter bullshit.
I think it is too.
So hashtag save the bloop.
Right. Hashtag save the bloop, guys. I love that.
So
It's
I
funny.
believe I have over like 48 sellers tomorrow.
It's only 5.
It's like going from like
See the kind of stuff that she does, even when like I did that. I made that because I mean she's just like me. She's just holy shit. Never
so
stops.
it starts at 9 a.m. Central Time and ends at 9 p.m. Central Time. Okay.
The bougie move. Yes.
So everybody will have 15 minutes in their show to try and get as many items out of their bin gifted to the chat. Okay, so the more gifts that is sent out, the person with the most wins. And everybody keeps asking me, like, what do we win? What do we win? And Beth had a great point. Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Okay. This is actually she put it together for tomorrow. Right? I'm wrong.
Yes,
Because and I said because I thought I was gonna be a part of it. And then I had said something about my surgery. She goes, no, mom, I put it the day of your surgery. And I was like, oh, okay. And she went, I'm just gonna be sitting there, mom. I'm like, you're not wrong.
Like,
You're not wrong. Because if you guys don't know, I mean, I just have the most amazing daughter. She does not leave her mama when I have had any kind of surgery, but she did tell me yesterday. And now I'm scared and really want to reschedule
this is
because
this is the real reason you want to reschedule.
Dev's not going to be able to stay with me. And I've never stayed in the hospital by myself because Devin's always stayed with me.
Okay, dude, the one time I go home,
Yeah, shit went down.
are we glitching, you guys? If we are, swipe in, swipe out. Mom, check your internet.
I mean,
I just want, like, are you on the house internet?
yeah, I will check it though. Whole place. Oh, damn. Oh, God, don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, everybody's good. Okay,
All
just
right.
double checking.
Yeah, if it's all glitchy and whatever, I'm sitting right next to the internet, but it is raining here. We got some weather going on.
The name is the same everywhere. Storage Madness with two D's.
That's right.
It might have an underscore. It might not. I know it was easier to find us on YouTube with the underscore.
Yeah, it is. It is. So if you're on YouTube, it's storage_madness.
Lauren, go ahead and swipe.
Oh, I was like, swipe on what? But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
and if anybody
cancel it.
wants to volunteer for mod help, feel free to send me a message in the Discord.
Thank you, Kim Dan. Thank you. I just want everybody to know, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your tips. If you have any kind of questions, don't hesitate to ask us. Like I said, no question is a stupid question. And I mean, if you feel it's too personal, I mean, you guys have,
send us a message.
you can always send us a message.
I do get messages on Discord asking for help, and I
603 said they'd help.
yeah, I do send out messages. I think it was Beth or somebody I was sending videos to. I was like, I think this is how you do it. I'm all like clicking around on the screen, video recording, figuring it out.
Well, Walker, it's not gonna be for a while. He said, when's your next trip to San Angelo?
Fuck. By the way, glad you sound good. Thank you. Thank you.
She just is she keeps pushing just like I always do because I'm like by the end of the week I'll be back up doing shows.
Good morning.
Mark my words. And if I'm not, Matt and Devin will. Dev will be behind the camera. Matt will be in front of the camera. We have a 12 by 30 unit out there that we haven't even scratched the surface on. Okay? We haven't even scratched the surface. We need to get going on this. I'm going to reschedule
I'm going to hit you in the head.
I don't want to do it, man.
Did everybody have a good weekend?
Yeah, guys, how was your weekend?
Haven't even started yet.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Heart.
Do you need me to pack my bags and come?
Maybe.
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 Oh, your hummingbirds are back? Oh,
hell yeah, dude.
Jealous.
Long double weekend.
Shit, yeah, mine too. It's okay. Work, I feel that bougie.
Mine was okay. Very tiring, but a trip that was 5 hours took me 8 hours.
Raspberry leaf tea. I don't think I've ever had that. Good morning, Hot Mess Express.
Hey, that's that raspberry leaf tea. Did it help you I mean with pain and stuff or what? Good morning, Hot Mess. You're so late. Oh, with cramps and healing. Nice.
Busy. Oh, it is graduation month. You're right.
Oh, it is. Yes.
I forget that May is when graduations happen.
Yeah. Because it's been so long. Does anybody have any questions? Anything like that?
I mean, we could just sit here and talk for a little bit. We got time. If I receive something broken and I file a claim, do you guys get reimbursed or lose out?
Okay, so Berta, what happens is if you like say I shipped you something, right? Because people forget that some of us have our own customer service. And I'm one of those people that has customer service, right? So if I were to ship you something, it was broken, and then I always say reach out to me. So if you file the claim, that claim's gonna come to me, right? Your message, everything. So then I would communicate with you. If I felt that it was refund necessary, then I'm going to refund your money. I'm going to keep in communication with you. Okay. But then if it was USPS's fault, right? I have an option to also file a claim with USPS to get my money back. I give you your money. It's like a cycle. But I also have had people that did not realize that I had my own customer service tell me that, like jewelry, for instance, that I had sold that I had taken somewhere else, got tested, knew it was real. It was gold, and they wanted their money back. And I had like, I want my stuff back then. So they got their money back, but not until I
The thing
received
is,
mine.
we're not going to be nice if you're not nice.
That's right.
So
That's
when
right.
you're doing a refund, just make sure that
Just talk to me.
you just communicate. That's literally all you have to do is communicate.
Good morning, Brooklyn. You're late.
I know a lot of people don't have their messages turned on, which I'll still never fucking
Okay,
understand.
okay. Does everybody in this chat have their messages turned on? I mean, like, I want to know if all 56 people in here have their messages turned on. I will never, ever in my life understand how a reseller does not have their messages on and does not communicate with their
No
buyers.
matter how many fucking followers you have, you should always have your messages on.
I do when I have a standing doctor appointment Mondays till 9 a.m.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is a red flag, major red flag.
Okay, because I would like the bougie move. I was literally about to say that. If you cannot communicate with a buyer or a seller and you are a buyer, even if you weren't a buyer, now let's say you're a buyer, you go to message that person about an item, their messages are off. What? That's some sketchy shit.
Okay, guys, this is a store. Okay,
Yeah,
like
online store.
think about that's customer service right there. Like, how do your customers, how are they able to talk to you? I did talk to the seller first. They told me to file. Okay, well then it shouldn't be an issue, Berta.
Right.
Sounds
That
good.
yeah, no. If
Sounds like
you
you
talk
did
to the
everything
seller,
right.
just do it. Go file.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing things completely right. And then like B Bella, honest question, not trying to talk shit. How do you feel about buyers going directly to Whatnot and not reaching out if something was wrong?
Okay,
Uh, I'll,
how many
I
people
don't
in this
agree.
chat have their own customer service?
Right. That's a question we have. How many of you guys have your own customer service?
Oh, that's cool. I wish our customers would do that.
What? Missed it. Curious Things doesn't, because they're like, I can't imagine doing it. I can't imagine it.
It's really honestly not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
It is very annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's not as bad as we thought.
No, I've only had, just a few claims, but I was in contact because on one of them, they obviously didn't know that that was coming to me. And, and when I responded in like to that claim, their whole like just like,
Demeanor
oh
change.
yeah, their demeanor changed quickly. They were like, oh my god. They went from nah, nah, oh my god,
So
yes, Georgiana.
my point here in asking
Good
if
morning, Toasty.
good morning, Toasty. Uh, my point here in asking if you guys have the customer service is because good morning, Mindy. You're fucking late.
Good morning, Mindy.
Um, not everybody has customer service, okay?
No.
So it shouldn't matter. You should always message the seller first.
100%.
Always.
If you cannot message that seller after buying something, don't ever buy from them again. If their messages are turned off, okay,
Red flag.
super red flag. Their messages are turned off, but even if their messages are on and they don't respond to you, don't buy from them. I mean, it's just sketchy all the way around. All the way around.
SNS said, hey, I didn't get yelled at.
I mean, you want me to yell at you? Some of you are a little strange. You guys like me yelling.
Oh
But
my
aren't we
goodness.
all?
Okay, so Beth had a question too.
What?
Way up here. Hold on. See if it'll let me scroll.
Super
Need to
sketch.
figure out how to get my marketplace stuff in my bin. I thought they were one and the same. Okay, Mom, do you know how to do that too?
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't right. I wasn't listening.
How to get your marketplace stuff into your bin.
Yeah, it was like, you just click it all over and whatever. Here.
Does everybody want to learn together?
All right. Let me
I was just gonna let you do it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do it.
Just turn them, just put them in front. Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I love that. I love it. Okay.
Okay, so go to your go to this tab here.
Is that what you told me to do?
No, this tab right here.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
You said right here.
So you're gonna go over to this side. Here, I'll hold them. Okay, so you're gonna go over here. You're gonna go to inventory. Okay, these, when it says active, these are either in your shows. So this is what it means when this is in your show, when it has this, okay? These two are not in the show, but they're on the marketplace. Okay, so click those two. Okay, so when it says add to show, deactivate. So when it says deactivate, that means that it's already in your marketplace. Okay, so in order to get those in your bin, you're gonna go add to show. And then I would click select all, but you don't have to. You just click the minion meeting. Add to show. Yeah, our internet's a little slow this morning.
Yeah, it's raining hard outside.
All right, now it put it in that show. Okay, so if you go to our profile.
Wait, my mouse jumped over to the other screen. I got to do it slowly. Sorry.
You're good. Okay, go over here to shop. Okay, so there's the container.
Okay.
It was already active. Okay, so in order, does it stay in the marketplace also? Yes, yes it does.
Yes.
That's what I was going at. Like, it's still in the marketplace.
Yes.
Okay, when it says active, it's in the marketplace.
Right.
If it just says that it's in your shows, you can literally click all, select all on that page, and click activate, and they will all go into your marketplace.
Can you only do this from a laptop, or can you do this from your phone? I do not think you can do that from your phone.
Yes, you can, I believe.
Can you?
I believe you can.
Okay. Devin is my tech girl for sure. She is my tech girl. I've always ever done it from the PC. That's why I was like, what? Because yeah, she's your too. Guys, if you have any tech questions, it's unbelievable how smart this girl is about tech. Like, she's the one that researches shit before it even comes out.
Oh, okay. See, Bougie said the phone does not have all the options.
Yeah, I didn't
like
think
all those
so.
ones. I know you can move it from your inventory to your shows and stuff like that, but I usually just do everything on the computer. Sometimes it's easier. Other than like setting up the show, that's the only thing I'm gonna do on the phone because it doesn't give you the option to do multiple shows at a time when you do it on the computer.
That's because I've always done it off of the
so
computer.
Curious Things wants to know if it's already in the buy it now, what's the advantage of adding it to your show? Every time you go live, it'll be in your show.
That's right.
So
Every
if you
time.
have people sitting in there, they can look at your buy it now.
Yep. Yeah, like, okay, Walker just said, like, damn, I wish I had the money for that Optimus Prime. So if you go live and you haven't added that to your show, you've lost an opportunity that somebody might have come in that's never been in your show and looked at that. I mean, you might have lost an opportunity to sell. I mean, think about it as a store. You have an online store. So if you don't ever have it out, in your store, no one can ever buy
So the buy it now and the marketplace
it.
are two totally different things.
Because the marketplace, it's always out there.
Exactly.
Because, like, even when you're not live, somebody can buy it. Think about that as if Facebook Marketplace. That's what the marketplace on Whatnot is. It's always out there for people to shop the
To be
market.
honest, a lot of people don't even look at the marketplace, but it's real nice when you get a random purchase from the
Oh,
marketplace.
love those random purchases. Like, you're like, no, my shipping's
The thing
done.
is, it's just another way for you guys to get your stuff out there. You know what I mean? Like if you're not going live consistently, which if you're a new seller, you should be, but if you're not, which is understandable because not everybody can be very consistent, it's always smart to have all options available. Like if you're not doing shows, it'd just be a good idea to have your shows in the marketplace as well. If that makes sense.
Did you say have your shows in the marketplace?
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
actually my pain meds kicked in.
Okay. Because
I'm
I'm like,
good.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I took a tramadol and an ibuprofen before I left the house.
Devin be on the meds.
I now mod for a seller because I found an item in her store. Use words sellers in descriptions. Yes, yes, please use good words. Because if you go to your top search bar and type in like Funkos, it's gonna pop up shows and products. The reason it's showing you products is because those products are in the marketplace.
Yeah.
It's just a way for people to be able to find stuff when they're looking. Whatnot is trying to be a bigger selling platform, so they're trying to implement that
Different
marketplace.
thing. Yes.
So the more of us that use that marketplace, the less likely they will take it away.
Yeah, because I don't want them to take it away because you know what? Some of my biggest purchases have come while I wasn't live. One time, me and Devin, we were like, how the hell do we have an order? We thought we got all the shipping done. No, somebody had bought a like $500 necklace out of our marketplace.
The Hive. I have 3 purchases from marketplace yesterday.
Exactly.
And the thing is, you have to kind of think about it almost in like an eBay sense of if you're consistently posting on the marketplace, the better chance you're gonna have of your shit getting out there.
Yep. Okay, can you have same item in bin and marketplace? Does it update both areas?
Yes, because it is only one listing, you guys.
Yeah, it's just the one listing, and then you choose whether, because it'll say marketplace and then all the shows. I mean, once you put it out there, it's in. You know what I'm saying? It's in.
My
You've
books are
activated
my
it.
books are always put into all my shows and in the
All
marketplace.
Yeah, Devin's books are always in. I mean, all my stuff is too. Yeah, for sure. Makes the algorithm happy. Yes. We've
I'm
been selling so
using
much out.
Vdoo to pull
Nice.
my posts across from another site. From what I can tell, if they go to marketplace, then they're visible on all my shows. Interesting.
What?
Is that a cross listing platform?
Are you talking to Curious?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of Vdoo. Have you? Or Vidu or whatever. Vidu.
Measurements, brand size, color, and condition works a lot better. I use the search. I pre-bid if need to. Okay, so there you go. So for example, Lauren, she's searching for items in that search bar. Something pops up, it's going to show if it's in someone's auction tab or they're buying now.
Yep.
Okay, so no matter if you add it to your show, it's going to pop up.
Self Fabric in that community doesn't do hearts so much because we focus on the item. How bad is that for me, the seller?
I don't think it's a bad thing, the squared pig. I don't know how fabric works like that because we do sell things in bulk.
Natasha wants to know, wait, do you have to post in the marketplace specifically, or does everything in the buy now automatically go to marketplace?
So as soon as you post it, like, okay, for example, you're putting a new post,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
You're literally clicking add post, create quality listing. It is automatically going to make it an active. It's going to make it active in the marketplace, okay? So
They're gonna see me dragging my foot here in a second. I'll be right back.
yo, welcome in everybody. Good morning. Let me just come over here for a second.
I don't have my brace on right now. And there's fucking baseball on the floor.
Yeah, so until you put it in your show, it's not gonna. Let's go back over here for just a second. I hate this mouse.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm. Hold on, it's about to get weird in here. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Where's my fucking mouse? Okay. Here. Inventory. Okay. So, for example, let me just do this. Buy it now. Confirm. Okay. These 20 items, because right here, 20 out of 46. Okay. We're gonna deactivate them. I'm gonna show you. Oh, look, see? They're not even activated. Okay. Are you sure you want to activate 20 products? These products will become available for purchase in your store. Oh, it will not stay in your market. Interesting. Okay, so now it says bulk activate completed successfully. Okay. So what that did was that put everything that I just clicked on. I mean, you know what? Since we're here, might as well see if I can, if all of it's in there, because what the fuck? Yep. Activate. Okay, you see how it says deactivate? Activate. You want to activate? Activate. So if you wanted to take all of these out of your bit or out of your marketplace, it's going, if you deactivate, you know what? Yes, this is only happening on the computer, you guys. I'm not putting fucking puff crack in there, Lauren. All right, let me do like this one and this one. Let's deactivate them. Deactivate. Okay. So, we're going to refresh data. Oh, thank you for the bloop. Okay, so I hit deactivate. You see that they're not here anymore, right? They're not in your active. They're not in your active tab. You go to inactive. Boom. So when you deactivate it, it's going to take it out of your shows and your marketplace. Okay, so you have to be aware of that. But if you want to put it back, you're just going to click on those.
Morning, Venmon.
And you can either activate or add to show. Say you don't want it in your marketplace and you just want to put it in a show because it's for a specific person. You're going to put it in your show. But if you activate it, all that it does when you click activate is put it in your marketplace.
Is
Okay.
what not taking away random gifting during shows? Yes.
From what I understand, yes.
So does vacation mode temporary deactivate?
You know, I don't
I'm pretty
really
sure it does.
approve of vacation mode, in my opinion.
I don't approve of it either because you're losing sales, but I get it. If you're gone for 2 weeks and it sells in the very first of you being gone, then that you're going to get hurt with shipping.
Right.
You're going to get hurt.
Okay, so you see, I activated them. They're both right there, not in the shows. Okay, does everybody understand the marketplace buy it now situation? Did Whatnot remove the ability to add giveaways to future shows? Yes. Yes, they did abandon, and it pisses me smooth the fuck off that they did that.
So you have to do it every show.
Every single fucking time.
Single show.
Because used to, okay, after every show, your giveaways would immediately go into your inactive.
okay? And then you'd be able to click the filter by format, and there used to be a giveaway option, okay? But now there's not. So you would be able to click the giveaway option, like for example, we got live auctions, okay? Confirm. You see how it brought up the live auctions, but imagine giveaways, okay? So it'd be all your giveaways that you had preloaded into one show that didn't get used. So then you'd just be able to click the freaking check mark and add them all to all your shows.
I think I did it. Can you check to see if it's both places? 6037.
Let's see. I was about to type in Beth.
If you add a quantity, it should be available, Bougie said.
Bougie, it's not.
So now you have to do it every single time you go live.
Okay, so
Yes.
this is what it's showing me you have active in your marketplace right now. 81 products. Okay.
Did you do it?
So
I
then,
was like, what the fuck? Right. Every single time.
yeah, it's quite annoying to be honest. Yeah, they're shit sticks. Okay, so let's go into the first show. Go into buy it now. Says you only have 73 products.
Tiny, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad y'all are here and asking us questions. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've gotten to do some.
Is there a way to activate flash sales at one time, or do you have to go to each individual item to run the flash?
Each
Each
individual item,
That's
which drives me absolutely nuts. If someone could explain to me, hold on, let me go.
A giveaway wouldn't be in your marketplace, would it? No.
No.
It's only going to be in your giveaways.
I think that's why they removed it off of this portion, to be honest, is because it was showing as active in your marketplace.
That's what I stated too.
It was. So if you had went to our page and you'd be able to see giveaway, 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 giveaway. You know what I mean?
But like I missed your face, Dev.
Oh, thanks. Thank you for being a part of it, Tammy. You and your grandson are so cute. What was I doing? Remind me.
Is there a way to activate flash sales at one?
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I read that to you.
So
I feel like we answered that.
let me go
to purge the 10,000 actors. Holy shit.
Jesus. Okay, so let's just go.
Okay, everyone, my bid is now active for shows.
Fucking safe.
Okay,
Okay, so let's click on this blueberry sticker. Okay, if someone now you can connect a barcode scanner.
Oh shit.
That's some fancy ass shit.
Every week, Whatnot update stuff, guys. You have to remember that. The platform is never going to stay the same. So as soon as you think you've learned it, boom, you got to relearn it.
Mine are now on Marketplace. Okay, so if someone can explain this feature to me, the back end of it, I don't understand from this point of view, okay? I can run a flash sale all fucking day long from the show itself, but when I had turned this on, the flash sales did not work for me. So I don't know what I did wrong. So maybe someone could, help a girl out.
I'm not sure when they update. Does anybody know when they update regularly?
I thought it was Sundays.
It's Thursdays. But I
I
don't
would
know.
assume it would be Sundays because that's when your adjustments refresh.
Yeah, so your adjustments refresh every Sunday.
I do it in the show, Dev, and it works. Yeah, see, I usually just do all our flash sales from the show.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's
Sunday night.
See, that's what I thought, tater nuts. I usually just do it from the show. The flash sales. It's literally like the most
inconvenient time. Yeah, no shit. It always happens to us like right before or during.
Every fucking time. Every fucking time.
The way to do a flash sale is when you're doing it from the show.
Yes, I 100% agree. So, from the show, don't mind mom's mess.
Oh my God, I know. Quit looking at my mess. I already told you guys it was messy. Don't judge me.
Okay, so for example, let's see, what can we flash sale real quick? Let's do the tumblers. Okay, so you're gonna hit product actions. This is from your Buy It Now. Okay. Run flash sale. You're gonna be able to choose either percentage off or price off. Either way, okay, I usually just do percentage off because it gives you a little guesstimate right here. So, and then I'll just decide how much I want off on it. We'll go like 15%. The only problem I have on the computer is I can't scroll all the way over to 30 minutes. So I have to just click the last one right here.
30 minutes?
Yeah, you can do a flash sale for 30 minutes
Holy
because they're
shit.
active in your Buy It Now.
That's true.
You know what I mean? You don't have to have it pinned. Okay.
So he said, now it makes perfect sense why I never sell anything for my bin during my shows.
Dude,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
creations and auto pins from the computer when you do this.
Yes. Okay. So 15%, which is, I'm pretty sure that's like 2.5 minutes or 3, whatever. You can set a max purchase limit. I only do that if it's like fucking chaos boxes or something. Okay. Run flash sale. You see it automatically pinned it and is running it.
So, hey guys, there's a flash sale going on.
Do you need a special scale? Also,
I do.
do you already have a label printer? Okay, so if you're new here, Anna, you're gonna be a seller. You should use our code to be a seller.
Yeah, she was talking about it.
So we found a label printer in a storage unit recently, so we have 2 now. If you are a seller or want to become a seller, because yes, I still get regular printed paper taped to a box from huge sellers, by the way. I don't understand your math. Okay. Label printer was the best investment for this business.
100%. Tape costs more than the printer.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. Tape does cost more than the
I
printer.
get
Just saying.
large bundles of stuff.
We actually found like the best tape on Amazon.
Yes.
How much are those? It just depends. Amazon has really cheap ones. I
You
saw
can
that
get them at
Walmart.
Walmart
Yeah, I was like, I saw them at Walmart the other day.
Walmart started carrying them. I think at Walmart they're like $70. But don't buy your like paper there. Get on Amazon. We get our print, our labels, our tape. I'm not sure. That's pretty much. Oh, and some of our bubblers come from Amazon, but tape definitely. I haven't figured out how to format from the computer for the label printer. I have to generate the label, then go to the pad and send it to my printer.
Interesting, really?
Right.
Kind of that sounds like you haven't like configured the printer.
Right. I was about to say that sounds like you need to configure your printer.
You know what, guys? YouTube is your best friend. Okay? When you need to learn something, I guarantee you, if you type in how to use my label printer, it's gonna pop up on YouTube.
I'm telling you, YouTube University is what we call it, and it's amazing. Devin and I have rewired like houses, trucks, all of it.
I fixed the air conditioning in Dad's white Chevy one time with a YouTube video.
That's right.
Just a little rewiring here and there.
Yeah.
My computer is old. I have to print labels one at a time. Yeah, me too. Listen, I don't know how people print labels like all at once. I don't understand how people do that.
She probably could have been mod.
I probably could.
She's super smart.
It does take forever, but when we do, because we do storage units the way that we do, and we use a number system and your name, or like a colored piece of tape and your name, we have to make sure that your orders are correct. So instead of being like these bigger sellers and just printing all the labels at once and saying, fuck it, who gives a shit how much money I spend on shipping, we print labels one at a time.
Per order. We ship together. We do every order together. I mean, we are not making any mistakes because I am not paying it. Like I'm not paying any more than I have to do shipping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk listen, we're small sellers, okay?
Yep.
I don't give a shit if it says 15,000
Hey,
fucking
whatever,
followers,
yeah.
okay? I'm a small seller.
Yeah.
She's a small seller, okay?
Yeah.
Until I'm making 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, $60,000 a show,
Right. I'm a small seller.
we're a small seller.
That's right.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure that I save a dime everywhere I can.
Yeah, and never believe there is something that needs to be adjusted. Once the label prints, if you have to fix something, you will get charged. Do one at a time. Thank you, Mrs. Big Papa.
Okay, I was going into that, okay, because did you know you get 5 free adjustments?
Okay, yeah, because
Free
I finally yeah.
adjustments?
Okay, and if you have to unbundle something,
Me too,
take an
Brigitte.
adjustment. If you have to pay for something out the order that you unbundled, you're gonna pay for that as well. And it's gonna take an adjustment.
They
Yeah,
do.
because okay, that's what we do. We have it boxed up, paper in it, the whole nine, sitting on the scale before we print that label.
Yeah, because if you don't get that weight correct, they will send your box back. Whether
Yeah.
they like you or not, they're
That's
gonna
right.
send that box
Or
back.
they're
Or they're gonna charge
buyer.
your buyer, and what good customer service representative would want someone to charge their buyer?
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
so that's where I was going with this, okay? So unbundling takes your adjustments, okay? From what we've learned in the past, what, like, fucking month,
Yeah.
okay? Every time you unbundle a shipment, it is taking an adjustment.
Yeah.
You only get 5 free ones, okay? Be careful. That's all I have to say, is because those orders that have 98 fucking items in them, those are heavy
Yeah.
and it costs a lot. The heavier it is, the more it costs. And especially in the storage unit category, when you have items that are fucking not gonna fit in a flat rate,
Right.
you know,
Yes.
that shit gets expensive.
Yeah, just like Mindy's talking about, correct? Because to unbundle creates a new label with shipping charges.
Yeah, can you just like whatnot just pass over some adjustments? That'd be fucking great.
Yeah, because 5 is just not enough when in for the storage category.
And not a week. Like it'd be different if they gave you like 5 a day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Dude, if
I
they
could
did
live with
5
that.
a day, I'd probably do 5 shows a day.
That's probably why they don't do it.
Yeah. Right. If we're taking away gifting, give me 10 adjustments. 100%.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, because like seriously, guys, why not will bundle everything together for one person? So you have to make sure that you are putting that order together correctly with the correct weight, and then choose wisely what you're going to unbundle because you will be charged that second label if you do reduce shipping.
Didi can Didi said, I just had an order I had to unbundle 5 times because it was 72 pounds and I had to pay $50.
Holy shit.
Like it's not cheap, you guys. Bandon said, especially when they make so damn much money on shipping overcharges. You're not wrong.
Right, because I'm always saying, like, where's the money?
98 plants in one box, that does not seem safe. And see the problem with me and mom is we like to separate things. Like we sell a lot of glass, as you know. Okay. We want it to get to you. Some of this glass is one of a kind.
Right.
You're not gonna find it.
And I will put it in a box and then put that box in a box.
We double box around this bitch.
Is there a way to put a limit on the bundling for weights?
I believe there is, but I want to say that you're going to have to use a shipping profile.
Absolutely, you're going to have to do a shipping profile.
Yeah, thank God for Cheyenne, deadass.
Yeah, no shit.
Whatnot will charge you for overage in a heartbeat, but I'll be damned if they're gonna refund. Yeah, okay, so that was mine and mom's point of view. Is like, okay, so those of you guys who do use reduced shipping, just know every single time that box fills up, that is a $9.21 charge you got to pay for. Okay. And say you bundle those 2 boxes together, because I didn't know you could do that until recently. Did you guys know that you could bundle boxes together?
No,
I
yeah.
did not know you could do that either.
Thank the Lord. My show last night, nothing needs it. Just, oh, thank God. And I was like, what? How? What? What?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Shout out Bougie and Cheyenne, because Cheyenne is literally always in there playing with that stuff. You just gotta play with it, you guys. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, though.
You're so cute, Devin.
I definitely did not think I would feel good enough to be on camera today, so that's fun. Okay. Okay.
And if you need any help, don't hesitate to come over and ask us.
Yeah, I'll literally show you everything. Okay, so you're in this is your shipments, correct? Thank you, Darcy. Fuck, I'm trying. Okay, all shipments, shows plus marketplace, okay? I'm just showing you here because this is where we have the most orders, okay? So if you click on, sorry, that was a little jumpy, recipient. Let me just pull that up. Okay, you see how it's gonna put it in alphabetical order? Now it's in alphabetical order, Jesus. Okay, so Anna right here, she's a local pickup, so we're gonna ignore her, okay? For example, for example, say Chuck and Crazy Crafting Crew are the same person, okay? Just for example, okay? You're gonna click the person that has 2 orders, the same person, it has to be the same person, obviously, okay? Then, over here, in this section right here, motherfucker, your mouse, okay. In this section where it says shipping actions, obviously they're not the same people, so it's not going.
We don't have anybody the same right now, do we?
No.
So
So it's not going to pop up right here, but right here it's going to say bundle orders.
yeah.
Okay? And that's where you could put all their items. Say they bought 2 items in 2 different shows, and those 2 items would fit in a flat rate. Boom. You have that option to where you could put it both orders into one box and send it that way.
Yeah.
So that is now an option. I didn't even know you could do that.
Guys, and if you have any questions,
Does that take one of your adjustments?
Because if we can't help you, somebody in this chat will.
I don't know if it takes one of your adjustments. I've only done it once.
You didn't see if it did?
I didn't check. Honestly, it was a shipping hell type of day.
Yeah, I get
it. So yeah, there is. The thing is, I don't think it saves anybody on shipping. I don't think Whatnot refunds anyone on shipping, to be honest. So if you're charged for it, you're not getting it back.
I don't think so either.
Thanks. I was wondering about that. I had one person who received 3 different shipments from the same show. Yes.
It shouldn't take an adjustment, but Whatnot will pocket the overage if combining into one box.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is it more streamlined now? I thought I saw pretty recently that you have to proactively make the listings bundleable, but I don't know how that works.
What do you mean, Otter?
Yeah, it takes an adjustment for me. I'm confused.
See, the thing is, I think Whatnot has gotten to the point where obviously not everybody's getting the same treatment. Okay, I mean, come on now. But per sellers, to me, from doing these seller shows, it looks like everybody has different, you know what I mean? Like, shouldn't we all be talking about the exact same situations?
Okay, so I don't know how we under. I just did a show and no one showed up really. Highest number was 4 people and one was a friend. Help. What am I doing wrong? First of all, are you doing reduced shipping?
What do you sell?
What do you sell? What are your starting bids? That's the most important question here is what are your starting bids on everything? Do you have one or do you have many? Is it too high? That's a good question.
Those are good questions to think about. You need to think about all the things, all the factors. Why do you go into someone's show? Is it because they're doing high starts? Is it because they have reduced shipping off? Is it because they're selling literal trash? No. You're going in there to get a deal.
Art Skinner. Good morning.
You're fucking late. You're going in there to get a deal. I mean,
But thank you for being
or
here
hang
and
out.
asking these questions.
hang
We
out.
would love to help you.
So if I just don't like I don't understand why people want to go into these big seller shows, these shows that have thousands and thousands of people in them, when there are smaller sellers out there
Selling the same
selling the
shit
exact same thing
for way cheaper.
for way cheaper.
I'll never
I'll
understand it.
never understand it.
Yes, Art Skinner, and paying 10 times what they could get if they just went into a small seller. Plus, it's more personable, I feel like. They are, right? Small shows are the best.
Already listed as the item can be.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm the one that pops into the smaller sellers.
I do too. Hold on, I'm reading up. But if they aren't already listed as as an item that can be
Bushy B, you're so right. Some people just go in to take ideas. Some people go in to ear hustle. Some people go in just to find something to report. I wish that was not the way it works, but it is.
I'm just
We
here
have
for the
learned
movies.
that the hard way. Okay, they sell books, bras, kids' clothes, toys. My lowest bid is $2 and highest 25 for bundles. That is great.
See, that's amazing, and not a lot of people offer bundles like that.
Right.
That's good deals. So like I don't understand. Is your energy low?
Yeah, you gotta have high energy, man.
Because I hate to be this person, but if you've ever been into a Mad Dad show, it's very low energy unless mom's in there.
Some in there.
Because we use that as our chill show, okay? And that show literally will get maybe 10 viewers, okay?
Yeah.
And
Unless I'm
maybe
in there.
one buyer.
Unless I'm in there.
So it also depends on your energy. Because if you're just bitching the whole time and complaining and like, ugh,
Or
this fucking Sharpie was worth more than $1.
okay. Okay, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. I can't remember shit. Shit. Keep going. Yeah, keep going with that, Devin.
I could say in the show if there is no energy. Energy is a big problem with a lot of small sellers.
Yeah, I hate shows that call you chat and shame you for not bidding up.
I'm sorry if we call y'all chat.
I know, right? Because I think I do. I'm sorry.
This has been this is why I've been doing raid trains, because I get very little sales on my own shows. See, okay, and raid trains are a great way to get more sales, especially if you're a little guy. Consistency is key, which is
Then just keep doing what you're doing. Build it. Because I mean, dude, the thing is like when we first started, we barely had maybe 5-10 people in our shows.
I'm telling you right now, we learned the hard way that you
Yeah.
can't, for one, you can't start shit at high prices. I mean, you can. It's just going to take you a long time to get the people you want in there.
Yeah, especially if you're coming off of other platforms and you know what things are worth, okay, as a reseller. You got to just throw that knowledge out. Throw it out of, oh, this is worth like 50 something dollars. You know, you got to throw that knowledge out. I had to. It was really hard. It was really, really hard. But I had to throw it out. Damn, I wish I could remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, come on, chat. Don't do me dirty. You know how much this costs. Like, okay, listen. If you ever come to a Storage Madness live unboxing, when we do those sayings, we're making fun out of it. Okay,
Yeah, we are.
I'm not pissed off. Okay.
No, I never get mad because you know what? I'm happy that it fucking sold.
I want you to know if we sell something for $3 fucking,
it's gone.
It's gone. I don't have to look at it anymore.
Because the faster we get it out of here, the more we can buy.
Let it go.
That's right. Devin used to sing that shit to me every day.
The faster I can get rid of this stuff, sorry, the faster I can get new stuff.
Yeah, but I'm only 2 shows in. I can't do one. Dollar starts when I only have 5 people in the room. I sell all the stuff. I sell all the stuff for $1.
Don't do $1 starts.
I would never, like we did one time, learned the hard way, didn't make any money, especially in the beginning. Then we sold things for $5 for almost a whole year. $5 starts. It was a great start for us. And we didn't do reduced shipping. And then Devin was riding my ass about it. We finally started doing reduced shipping, and now doing so much better.
Now she's like, we should have been doing reduced shipping this whole time.
Yeah.
$3 is a good starting price.
Yeah. And now we do $3 starts as well.
And you see, like, depending on the item, now in our show notes, I will put $3 to $5 starts, okay? Because Funkos and glass, I'm gonna sell at $5.
Yeah.
All day long.
All day.
All day long.
Because we're covering our shipping supplies. Yeah, see, you're doing $4 starts. I feel that 5 and under is a great way to start. 5 and under. Because if somebody wants it bad enough, they're gonna buy it.
Exactly. Doing $4 starts.
As a new seller. What do you mean? Do you want to know how to set it up?
Do you need to know how to set it up? Is that what you need to know?
Or do you just like, as a new seller, how could I even do reduced shipping? Is that what you're asking? I'm a vintage reseller. It still break my heart to sell a 50. I know it does me too. Curious things, but I do it. I do it. I let go of an antique uranium fitting bowl the other day for $3. That God, it got bid up to 15.
Can you hand me my phone?
But I knew it was worth way more.
All right, I'm gonna show you how to set up reduced shipping. I'm gonna do it on the phone because it's easier. Ready?
I love it.
Okay, so Seller Hub shows, or you know what? Let's start over. Let's just go with create a show. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're just gonna. This is what I usually do. This one.
Your budget, fucking same. I don't always bid new sellers that $1 starts when 5 people in the room because I feel guilty. Oh my God. I feel guilty. I feel guilty too.
We're just gonna schedule this bad boy out a while. Okay, you don't have to do this. Repeats. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Okay. When you click repeat, you can do daily, weekly, or monthly. That means this show specifically set up, for example, say you're doing a glass show, okay, and this is your glass show. You want to do a glass show once a month, okay? Or, you know what, once a week. Let's do once a week so I can show y'all, okay? So you're going to click weekly. You're going to have one show every week. How many shows? Okay, 10 shows. That's going to put you out 10 weeks. Okay? Does everybody understand that portion?
But ask yourself this, does your mortgage company, electric bill, grocery bill, etc., feel guilty? Do what you need to do. Yes.
Exactly. Okay. So media, you don't have to do that. A lot of people like to use thumbnails. We only use thumbnails usually when mom's bored or raid trains. Okay.
You're welcome, Rebecca.
Storage unit category. Okay. Now this is new. Primary selling format.
Yep. That's super new.
Auction. Okay. If you want to be able to do auctions, turn it on. Okay. Tags are very important. Okay. Depending on the time of day, I'm going to usually do glass, antique.
Yeah. In the morning.
And art. We've been doing a lot of art lately. Okay.
Right. Good God.
So here's where it's going to get a little bit complicated. Okay. Shipping settings. See more options. This is where you're going to turn on your free pickup. So if you click that, you'll have all your options for free pickup if you want like local pickup. Save, confirm changes, yada yada. Okay, so then you're gonna go into domestic shipments. Okay,
Make sure these are correct.
this is where me and mom had messed up the other day.
Oh my God, make sure
Okay.
they're correct.
So always, always, always have them on. This is exactly what they need to be on. Okay.
Screenshot it, do what you gotta do, but make sure it's correct or that shipping, all of it is gonna fall on you.
Yes, and you like, oh my god, these settings right here are gonna help you so much. Okay. Save. This is where the reduced shipping comes into. I took a screenshot. This is where your reduced shipping comes in hand, okay? Go to shipping cost. Okay, so if you go to seller pays all shipping costs, that means that you do not have reduced shipping on. Okay, the seller is paying all that cost. That means free shipping. Free shipping. Okay? I don't know why they didn't just put free shipping, okay? Buyer pays up to a set shipping cost. That's where your 921 comes into hand.
Or you can set it.
Or you can put it for whatever you want. I saw Diversified was doing
Dad was telling me about that last night.
the trains the other
Where
day.
he had like $17 in shipping that the buyer was paying.
Okay, so the other night he was doing a train show,
Yeah.
and in his show notes he had it set, his max shipping was set at $50
Holy shit. Well,
because they were big train sets.
selling stereos and shit last night.
Yeah.
Like 17.
Yeah. Okay, so you can set that for whatever you want, you guys. And after it hits that mark, like say $50,
It's on you.
the rest of it you're gonna pay. Okay. Then if you click buyer pays all shipping cost, this is where your buyer is going to be charged that 921 every single time. Okay. There is no relief. There's nothing like that. They're going to constantly get charged every time for a shipment.
That's right. And
Every item.
As a buyer, if I see you've unlocked free shipping, I'm gonna buy even more because I've unlocked free shipping.
See, I've had better luck. Let me turn this back on. Okay. So we're going to put it on reduce shipping. Okay. Save. Right here, we've had better luck with the flat rate option.
Yeah.
Right here. Okay. The last time we did Ground Advantage, we ate like $250 in shipping.
Make sure it's set to that.
Okay.
Guys.
When we use this, we're eating like maybe 20, 30 bucks.
Yes.
Okay. 250 versus 30. It's not gonna put it in a flat rate. It's literally all it's doing is bundling the shipments, to be honest.
Be careful using flat rate boxes over 5 pounds. What? I tried putting 50 pounds in one box in my last show.
Yes, and it does do that. Okay, but you can also edit your items.
That's right. Edit, unbundle, whatever you got to do.
On the back end, you can literally edit everything.
Yeah, and I said, I noticed with jewelry purchasing, it takes like 9 or 10 items to get to the 921 because they're smaller.
No, you're good, Otter. Yeah, that's why with jewelry, it's because there's a lot of them. They're smaller and they can fit more into a box.
That's right.
Okay, and if you're like us, we always turn on explicit content.
Yet people still come in and tell us what foul mouths we have.
English is our language, and then you always want to make sure your public is on. Okay, you can also, we've never done it, but you could do a rewards club like show, which I think is kind of cool. So it'd be like a first look for your rewards club.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should try it sometime, Deb, when we have a reward you.
I did set it up. I set it up last night at like 1 a.m.
Why didn't you talk to me about it first?
I don't know, because I just winged it, honestly. Okay, and then you would click schedule.
So if the shipment is not as much as the buyer paid, who gets the rest of the over amount? Does not get that? Whatnot.
So then we're gonna go to shows. We're gonna scroll all the fucking way down. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's that show I just put up, and here's the rest of them by the week. So it put up 10 shows at one time with all the same settings.
So if you don't want to go live during those shows, you're gonna have to go like edit that time and date. That's how you're gonna move that show if you can't do it either. You just go in and edit that time and date, guys.
Okay, and also never cancel a show.
You have a great day.
Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Okay, never cancel a show.
Never. And always raid when you're done. Don't just end your show.
Never cancel a show. Okay, you
Never
see those
cancel a show.
bookmarks on those? You cancel that show, you're losing all those bookmarks. You're gonna lose that.
Nobody's gonna get notified. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Linda.
Linda. You're late.
But thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for the blueberry sticker purchases.
Yes, thank you.
So, can you pause the show and come back later? Yes, from what I've heard, I've never done it.
But you can. Thank you.
Bloopy
Thank
bloop
you.
bloop. Yes. Oh, you had a show?
Oh, okay, Linda, you're excused.
And blueberries on your refrigerator now? Nice.
Aw.
So yes, you can pause the show and come back to it. And all that really means is that you're gonna end your show, but on the back end, like from your computer, you can restart your show. I've never done it. I've never tried it. I don't really know how it works. If anybody has advice on that, feel free to talk about it because I don't
Yeah,
really.
feel free because like we'd like to know as
I'd like
well.
to know how that works. I tried it out the other day and couldn't figure it out. Yeah, that's why I haven't tried it. Is because what that's doing is
Whatever. Do you think it's a good? No, don't Ivy. Always raid, whether you have one person in there or two people in there.
always raid.
Always raid.
When I grab an older show with bookmarks, people come in looking for what I was selling when I originally posted it. That's the only bad thing. Exactly. That's the only thing that does suck about those, but that's why I make all of our shows super generic. Super generic. Like you saw it, I put Madness Alert, category we sell in, and tags. Now, excuse me, sorry. When it comes time to do the shows,
Rebecca, we have a thermal printer. Always use a thermal. You're going to be eating a lot of cost with a regular printer.
always use a thermal printer, please.
It's the best purchase you'll make as a seller.
We're good, Flips. I just
If you move a show, don't you lose your pre-bids.
Wreck-It Ralph with
Wreck-It
the raid.
Ralph.
Welcome in.
Give
How
me a
was
good
your
raid.
show?
How was your show, live? High kicks.
High
Oh, yeah,
kicks.
dude.
I do hide kicks, but I'm not really in the physical or mental stability for that right now.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm just going to be honest. I can't do it.
She's got drop foot. I'm over here having a freaking
Yeah, freeloader foot. My freeloader foot. His show was awesome as usual. I was in there for a little bit. He was doing great. He was giving great seller advice as well. Guys, this community is so amazing. And that's why I always say if we can't help you, I guarantee you somebody else can. Guaranteed. And we don't know everything. We don't claim to know everything. I mean, like we were just talking about
still
starting the show.
call Bougie, Mrs. Big Papa Pump. We still call them all the
Yes.
time asking questions. Like, yo, how do you do this? Like, cause this math ain't mathing.
Right. And the math never maths.
Like,
Ever. Just be honest.
What
It
are
never
we
maths.
doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like, we still talk to people on a daily basis asking questions. That's why we have these Monday morning meetings, is so that we can vent about our whatnot issues and how we do things, and so that you can do the same thing.
What'd you get for it? I dropped foot too. What do you mean? What did I get for it? A brace? And I don't have it on right now.
Personally, I don't like when people call raid number out. Who cares how many? One person is one more than you had.
That's
and
right.
should
Be
grateful.
grateful. Facts.
Facts.
Facts. You never call me. That's crazy. I don't have your phone number, Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh God. No, okay, so
It's a hard plastic one.
yeah, and it's kind of a weird looking brace, honestly.
Yeah, it wraps around my calf
She don't
and
have it on
chin.
right now.
I don't have it on right now.
Um, I forgot where I was going with that.
Sorry, Deb.
No, you're cool. I'm glad we're being helpful for you guys. What did you get for?
I know I'm reading comments too. I was just like,
Hello, Lisa Law. Welcome in.
hello.
Thank you so much, ladies. Very helpful. Yes. Gets frustrating. Only have the most 8 people on my shows. Listen, you guys, y'all are always welcome to tag Dev's Madhouse or Storage Madness if y'all want us to come in and hang out with you. I can't
Yes.
promise that we'll be there every single time we're tagged, but we will try.
Yes.
We are very, very busy, if you can't fucking tell. And shit always happens to us. I'm doing all right. I took some drugs this morning, so I'm good right now. When you try to ask other sellers questions because you're new, they're not being like y'all are being helpful. Listen,
Thank you.
I had the worst experience when we first started. I went into a
It's bad.
big sellers show and not knowing we had never had a show yet. I was advertising for our first show, and this seller went off on me.
And they were a big seller.
They were a huge seller, and I was just so, like, flabbergasted, like, "What? Why am I being attacked?" Because she was like, "This is my store. This is my place of business." Like, she was losing her shit, okay? I was like, I apologized in the chat. Her chat was attacking me, so I left. Came back, like, 30 minutes later just to, like, see, and she was still ranting about it. Okay. So my advice for you guys is always be kind.
Yes, always
Okay.
he's gonna get you a long ways. And like I said, like if we can't help you, somebody else can. It's an amazing community. Like they said, stick with this community. It's so great here. I mean, so many people do seller support shows that are awesome. Mrs. Big Papa Pump, Wreck It Ralph.
Bougie B does
Bougie
Q and A's for moderators.
Yeah, so if you need to know how to be a good moderator, Bougie B does Q&As for that. I mean, it's such a great community.
Mm-hmm.
I
It's
mean,
been a while, but she does do them. Abandon does Nook Talks.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you ever need help, even if you just send us a message, we will literally try our hardest to figure out the issue.
Always select a moderator from somebody you absolutely trust in your show. If you've got a buyer that's always there and is always like helping you with your chat and is in every one of your shows,
Angela, congrats.
make them a moderator. Make them a moderator.
Every single one of our moderators was a buyer before they were a moderator.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm not going to put someone as a moderator that is not willing or wants to stay in my show at least most of the time. You don't have to stay the whole time.
Oh, this and that. Thank you. So do I need to set shipping? Buyers pays up to a set shipping?
If you want to do reduced shipping, it needs to be set at $9.21.
Yes, $9.21.
That is the only way you are going to get that banner. If you set it above $9.21, you're not going to get a banner. And if you set it, I believe if you set it below, you're not going to get the banner either. But I could be wrong on that one.
What all can a mod do and see? The mod can announce things in the box. They can put things in a hidden box.
Let me show
They
you.
can boot people from your shows. I mean, like
Let me show you.
B Bella, Bougie, they're amazing mods. I mean, 603, they're amazing mods. They're always in
And they're
our
all
show.
sellers too.
Yes, guys, you have to remember that they're not just moderators. And you know what? This is one thing I do have to say. Some of my moderators are my biggest buyers. Moderators can buy. Okay, they're not forbidden to buy in your show. Now, I do say that I have been in shows where it has been known that moderators are doing shill bidding.
Y'all seen that autocorrect? That was some bullshit.
But not all moderators are doing shill bids.
Okay, so I'm on my account. This is Dev's Madhouse. Okay.
No, I meant they could like remove.
Yeah, they can remove them from the show. Okay, so I just moderated myself. It put this little dot right here. Okay, this little button right here. Yeah, sorry.
I would, Room.
You're gonna click that. You can hide something. So when you hide something, only people with that mod tag and the seller are gonna be able to see what you say in that chat. Okay?
100%, Linda. As a mod first, you're working for the seller. Know what you're doing.
Hold on. Okay, you see? B Bella just put something in the hidden chat. Okay? You can also click this arrow and boom.
What? They can't bid? Why? I'm trying to swipe your guy now.
Okay, so then I'm gonna put that down. I'm not modding your room as you're gonna say some weird shit. Okay, so see 603, just put something in the announce. Okay. So when you click announce, it pops up in this box right here.
Jess, feel free to ask away.
Yeah, if you've got questions, ask us.
We've been going over a lot of stuff, but I mean, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message us personally too. We always check the messages.
Okay, so then slow mode, let me just demonstrate, okay? Slow mode, let me give y'all a hint on slow mode, okay? I'm not a fan of slow mode, okay? Even in those chats with thousands of people in them, all this is doing is slowing down the response rate, okay? It's not slowing down your chat, okay? You have 1,000 people in your show and you give everybody fucking 10 seconds, which is most of the time what it's set on, okay? Most people usually set it at 10 seconds when they use it, okay? All it's doing is slowing your buyers from chatting every 10 seconds.
Yeah. You can't write something but every 10 seconds.
That
It's
should be
annoying
taken
as hell.
away, honestly. I hate slow mode, okay? Because then if you say something and the seller says something back to you and asks you a question, you have to wait the
10
fucking 10 seconds and then they're just waiting and it's a fucking awkward. Okay? But that is what the mods can do, okay? Then as a mod, for example, we're going to show beer budget right here, okay? So, I can remove him from a show, block, and report as a mod. When I say block, it means you're blocking him from your profile, not mine. That's literally all a mod can do. Okay? They can't see your sales, they can't do anything like that. Good morning, Diversified. Following someone I was ranting during
Good morning,
show.
everyone.
Maybe they should change their fucking attitude.
And mods can win a giveaway, and no, the seller does not have something to do with the mods. That we cannot control who wins the giveaway, and you, as a mod, are allowed to get into the giveaway and bid.
$3 starts are an amazing starting spot. Okay, we started at $5 starts.
Yeah.
Okay,
But in the beginning, we were all over the place.
In the
10,
beginning,
25.
In the beginning, we were still thinking this was not the type of platform that it is. We were just thinking, oh, we'll just sell shit how we've been selling stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't work out that way on this platform. This platform's different for a reason. Okay. So $5 starts was a great place for us. It was a good medium. We just actually within this last year started doing $3 starts, which that's why we went to $3 to $5 starts, because we do tend to get a lot more breakable items. If you're okay, I have a pet peeve. Okay, if you are going to be a mod for me and you see someone in my chat being an absolute douche canoe, okay?
Yes, Whatnot does send a 1099 at the end of the year.
Yeah, they do. If you see them being a douche canoe, I want you to screenshot it and then remove them.
Yes.
Okay? That's just my preference.
Because we want to know what they did
Because
for
if
me to remove them.
Exactly. Because I'm not gonna catch everything that goes through the chat every time. I try to, we both try to, but we can't catch it every single time.
We try to address every single person's comment.
So the common courtesy out of that would be to just screenshot it real quick, remove from show, because if that person comes to me and says, "Yo, why the fuck was I booted from your show? What did I do?" And I
Yeah.
don't have an answer
Right.
of why you were booted from my show, that makes me look bad. I never keep up with the chat. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the chat. Mom's getting better. I will say that. I've always been pretty good at it, but I also don't talk a whole lot. So most of the time I'm just scrolling and reading the chat. I will say, if you're a solo seller, please pay attention to your chat.
Yes.
Please.
Please.
Is 85 still in here?
We're calling your ass out. No. Why? I'm just like, why?
Because I went into his show like 3 times the other day. And that fucker ignored me.
Our Skinner, I feel attacked. I'm the worst. It's really, really important, guys, to pay attention to your chat. Talk to your buyers, because if they're talking to you and you're not responding to them, I'll be the first to tell you. If I say something to you and you don't say something to me, I'll say it one more time.
In a different way.
In a different way. If you still ignore me, I'm out. I'm leaving. I will not stay.
Like, because a lot of the time, I'm coming into your show to support you anyways. I want to conversate with you. If I'm coming to your show and you have 4 people in there and you can't even say hi to the 4 people that are in your show, why are you having a show?
What? What'd you say?
If you can't say hi to the 4 people.
Yeah, why are you having a show?
Yes.
100%.
So, like,
it's so hard sometimes, especially when I get excited. Fucking same, man, same.
And listen, I get it. Not everybody wants to talk the whole time through their shows, but this platform's not for everyone. Okay? Let me just put that out there. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, that's true, Doug.
You know what I mean? I've seen some crazy shit happen on this app.
Well, and it's like, okay, the last time I did an unboxing, it was with Matt. Okay, well, Matt just likes to dig. So then Matt put that all on me, right? Before Devin got in there as a mod and started running things for me. So I just kept telling everybody, give me a minute. Let me, I would go, hold on, and I'm going to get caught up on my chat. That's what I would do. I'd get caught up on my chat and just tell everybody, hold on. And then I would, communicate back and forth. Okay. But I didn't wait in between very long before I would say, hold on, let me see if I've missed a comment.
You just need to constantly be checking chat. Like, I understand it. The thing is, a lot of people, when they go live, they feel rushed. Why are you rushing yourself? It's your show.
But don't go too slow.
I mean, obviously.
Because I'll dip on that too.
Obviously, okay? But what I'm trying to say is, don't feel rushed, okay? If you want to stop, take a drink of water, and check on your chat real quick, nobody in that chat should be a dick to you about it.
Yeah, and if you can't watch your chat, then you really do need a mod.
You need someone who can.
Yeah, that way that mod can throw it like Bougie B. If we've missed something that's important, she will say it over and over and over, and then she'll put it in the hidden chat, like, read your chat, bitch, or read me, so then I'm like, oh shit, what did I miss? I mean, I've got amazing mods. I mean, they'll just be like, read your chat.
Yeah, don't leave and go take a crap, that's for sure.
Oh God, yeah, no.
Yeah, engagement is literally so important, you guys. I'm working on acknowledging everyone, but I know I missed a few when I was setting jewelry aside that sold.
Yeah, in April, just go back up, scroll back up, because that.
And you know what? Even if they're already gone and they like swiped in and swiped out, it still shows that you cared enough to look at your chat.
That's right. That's right.
Do you try to call everyone out by name? And if so, what do you do when you can't figure out a name? Okay.
I always because I'm the worst at it. So I'll take the very first, like, okay, Beer Budget Gems by Lynn. I'm just gonna say, hey, beer. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Mhm.
take a little bit. Everybody has like I never
We're just winging it, y'all.
we're winging it, and I will just say like a little bit of their username, literally, like Moxie. Okay, it's not just Moxie, but I'm gonna say Moxie.
Unless I have multiple people in my chat that's like, so we have a Linda O'Brien and then Linda Fitzgibbons that shows up. I'll put like Linda O or Linda F.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just kind of, the more they come into your show, the more your brain is like, oh, you've been here before.
Yes, Rebecca. They're more expensive, but they do have thermal printers that you can Bluetooth to your phone. 100%. Because I need to get me one for my trip.
Where the hell has corn? What the fuck are you talking about, Bougie?
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, what?
Moxie, it's your first time here. I'm glad you stopped in.
Oh, yes. Super glad.
So if you click on the arrow at the middle of the left side, it gives you the questions in all in section. Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You came from Discord? Well, welcome
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, we do this every Monday.
Thank you.
Sometimes we're selling out in the garage. Like the last couple Mondays we did live unboxings while we did this. But we've been doing these Monday meetings for what?
Months now.
I feel like it's almost been a year at this point. No,
I mean, it's been probably 4 or 5 months.
Either
I
way.
mean, maybe longer, maybe 6 months.
So the one I put, my card has Bluetooth. Thank God, because I do not have a computer. Oh,
Okay.
hey, 56% off is freaking phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to buy one, dude.
A Bluetooth one?
Yeah. Because I want to be able to take it on mine and dad's trip when we go.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude.
What?
Unique. You're way late.
Unique, you're late. But thank you for being here.
You better get in there and get it. That printer. Does anybody have any more questions?
Okay, wait. Do the thermal printers only work on whatnot or work for other apps? Also looking for something to use at convention. They work wherever you
Anywhere.
because they are going to be set up for whatever, like your computer, your phone, or whatever. If you got Bluetooth, right? But if you, I mean, or your laptop, you can take that thermal printer anywhere with you and use it anywhere.
Also, if you put a question mark at the end of your sentence, it automatically puts it in the questions tab for the mods, just so y'all know.
Yeah, other sellers like to see their name in the chat. It may just be networking, so call them out. If they come into your show, acknowledge them.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, after 50, I think it's 50 people, right?
Thank you.
It stops telling you every person that enters your chat after like 50 people. So if they're not talking to you, how do you know they're there?
That's right.
You know what I mean? So for hold on, Dust. Hold on. Okay.
Faith proposition.
So let me say this. New sellers out there, and you guys who are on all my raid trains, okay? When you have 5, 6 people, 6 people's pushing it. You have 2 people in your show, okay? Maybe more. Think of things to talk about. I know it's hard. Trust me. I know it's freaking hard.
It's hard.
It's hard, okay? Ask them how their day's going. What's the weather like? Are they a seller, a buyer?
Or what you
What'd you eat today?
for supper?
Anything along those lines to get somebody to talk, okay? And if they don't talk back, pretend they're just talking back to you. I know you fuckers talk to yourselves all the time. I do. Just pretend you're talking to yourself. Yeah, what size undies are you wearing?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna call you Wander, but I think you're talking about paid promotions. I think that they are worthless. I think it's just another way for whatnot to get money. To be honest, I did a paid promotion for a seller one time and saw absolutely nothing happen. Their numbers actually went down. So I
Yeah,
love
I feel
it.
like
It's
the
worthless.
paid promotion
It's worthless.
is worthless in my opinion.
How does Whatnot do the payouts? What do you mean? You can either do it directly to your bank, which I do, or you can do it directly to PayPal, which Devin does.
Yes.
Okay, so Jess, a lot of people do background music in their background. We used to, but we don't anymore because we multicast to YouTube and Facebook, and that's copyright. So we don't
The
play
thing
music
is,
anymore.
if I play music and it gets copyrighted on a YouTube video,
Yeah.
since they took the past shows away from everybody, you can go to YouTube and watch that show. If I'm playing music during that show and they copyright it, the sound on that video is gone. That's why we don't use music in here anymore. Because what's the point in putting it on YouTube as well if you can't, you know what I mean?
And I've heard mods get paid. Is there any validity to that? Just been wondering. It may have already been asked and I missed it. No.
No.
Okay. So we don't pay our mods. They do it because we love them and they love us. I do know that some sellers, some bigger sellers, will maybe tip their mods out and just kind of like do something like that. But no, moderators do not get paid. They don't like get a salary or anything like that. It's just that some sellers will throw them some tips here and there.
It is against TOS to pay your
That's
mods.
correct.
Just saying. Uh, which is terms of service if you didn't know what that means. If you want to tip them, that's up to you. Of
Yeah.
course he does.
Yeah, about the community, I stopped that when I learned sellers don't get that boost. Yeah, they don't.
They don't get the boost.
Uh-uh.
It'd be different if that money, I would rather you tip that money or purchase something out of my bin or that I'm showing you than promote my show. I don't even promote my own show on here, okay? You're so very welcome. So as a seller, if your shipment is lost and the customer never gets it, you have to file a complaint.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Mom got a spam call. She didn't have do not disturb on.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about?
About if you didn't get your shipment, and then we're talking about okay, what does it mean when you see $68 on negative $68 on seller account? It means you're in the hole $68. That's what that means.
It means that you have either used that with giveaways
Yeah.
or
Shipping.
shipping costs or anything.
Yes. So, like we were saying, guys, if you have missed anything and you still have questions after the show, do not hesitate to privately message me because, like, we always check our messages and we will help you either with screenshots to show you how to set things up or whatever. Anything we could try to help you with. And if we don't know, we'll shoot you to somebody who does know.
Okay, Dusty wants to know what do giveaways cost. It depends on the giveaway.
That's correct. By weight.
It is by weight. Okay. So for example, ours right now are in the sticker category. Okay. I have my first class shipping on, which I showed you earlier, and I put them at 0 to 1 ounce. Okay. That makes it 73 cents for me. That's all we have to pay. Now, for example, if I wanted to gift somebody something that's going to be thicker than an envelope, which most of the time is going to be like 2 packs of cards, is too thick. Okay. Let me see that eraser.
Oh shit! Hold on. Okay. Okay. It's cute. It's a piece of toast.
I got this piece of toast eraser. You see how thick that is? in an envelope. How it got here, I don't know, because anytime I send something that's that thick in an envelope, it always gets sent back. So kudos. Okay. But if you're sending one pack of cards or some ephemera, or I got craft paper in the mail the other day, uh, stuff like that, stuff that is flat, you can put it in an envelope. Exactly, Mrs. Big Papa Pump. Hold on. I'm missing stuff. Are you reading
I'm
up?
reading all of this. So
Okay.
they're talking about giveaways. And then Sparky said, from what I've been told, the seller keeps the money as long as it doesn't happen all the time. Keeps the money from what?
Yeah, I'm like, keeps the money. What are you talking about?
Are we talking about buyer giveaways? We don't get to keep anything. It's costing us to do giveaways, guys.
Yeah, I can show y'all how to do that. Oh, about the lost package. Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh, okay.
Bead Mad Box. B-Bella, I'm pretty sure we probably have one of those. Okay, I think I got it. So you do giveaways, but make sure that it's ones that will fit in an envelope. Yes. So if I'm gonna do a giveaway that doesn't fit in an envelope, like for example, this shouldn't have fit in an envelope, by the way. Okay. All I'm gonna do is change the weight on the back end from 0 to 1 to 4 ounces. Because at 4 ounces, it automatically puts it in a bubbler. It'll put it as ground. Just got some Pokemons for your giveies. Nice. So that's just how I do it. And we don't always send flat giveaways. Like, for example, we've been telling people in our shows that if you purchase, then I will put something bigger than a flat giveaway in your box. Okay. We've been doing Whatnot swag as giveaways if you purchase. So if you haven't purchased and you're just a goblin or you're just here hanging out, more than likely you're probably going to get either a pack of cards or 3 or 4 cards or something like that in an envelope. All right, let me read up. Hold on. So I am way down. Okay, make custom music jingle songs for sellers. So if they stream to YouTube, they can get deemed. Oh, that's nice. Can you put Ground Advantage label on a priority mailer box? No. Do not do that. No. If it is a priority anything, it needs to say priority on the label. Okay. Only reason I say that is because it will get sent back. And you don't want your stuff to get sent back to you. So if it says priority and you put it in a large flat rate, it has to go in a large flat rate. Okay. So if it just says priority, you can use any of the priority boxes up to 5 pounds as long as the box does not say flat rate. Just occurred to me that I have a I don't have a spot for that. Wow, I was giving away Stanley bottles and bottles of shower gel body lotion. These were at least 4 to 8 pounds, so no heavy giveaways. Listen, if you're going to do heavy giveaways, just remember that you're going to have to pay for those. Okay, Bougie. Remind me to put your name down on the wait list. Yeah, the bigger the giveaway, the heavier the giveaway, the more you're going to pay for it. Good morning. How do we reduce the amount of time on giveaway runs? You can't. Okay. Fuck you, Shelby. Okay, who's going to get this giveaway? Which was random, by the way. Anna. Dude, I think it's rigged. That's twice today. Okay. So the giveaways run for 5 minutes automatically. Okay. But let me do another one just because fuck it. When you see someone pull a giveaway, hurry up. Chop, chop. Get in there. Run fast.
Sorry.
You're good.
Take the dogs out.
Okay, so when you do a giveaway, okay, this is what it looks like on the computer. You see how it says it's only been it's been like 30 seconds, not even, okay, since I started that giveaway, right? How they're pulling it early is all they're doing is, oh shit, not activity, sorry. All they're doing is click and draw winner. Ooh.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's all they're doing. They're not changing the time. They're not doing anything like that, okay? There is no option to change the time on a giveaway, okay? Woohoo, thanks. So, I don't understand how people are writing bad reviews on giveaways. I will never understand how you give someone a bad review on a giveaway, to be honest.
My thing
It
is,
shows-
just shows you what kind of person they are, man.
Exactly. Shows the type of person they are. I like stickers or cards. It's free and I'm grateful to win. Listen, it is free. Okay, if you win a giveaway and you come back on my page and start complaining because I sent you something for free,
That I had to pay for to get to you. Yeah.
don't come back to my show.
Yes, you do see the person's name when they leave a bad review.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Shipping cost of the item, especially plan not resale. Exactly. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. See, this is what I'm talking about. You got to go back up and read your comments. If it's a flat rate box, it has to be flat rate labeled. Yes, yes, yes. Da, da, da.
Right, sissy. There is a special kind of hell for them. Would it
No
be okay
joke.
for you to block them if they leave you a bad review? Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Honestly, I would block them.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Because if they did it once over something really stupid, they're gonna do it again. And why would you want that person in your life? You know what I'm saying? Why give them a second opportunity?
I had a review that I had to get rid of it because of threats in the review. Oh my god. I hit send too quick. When I watch a live, the product I'm bidding on has to be worth the shipping cost as well, or I lose money if I plan to resell it.
True.
And that's smart shopping. Not
Yeah.
everybody has smart shopping thoughts, okay?
Now, I think there should be no reviews for giveaways, but should be reportable when not received as
You
an
can-
issue with some big seller. 100% beer.
You can report a review to get it removed. I'm not going to tell you that they remove all of them.
That's true.
They don't remove all of them.
They do review it, and if they feel necessary that it was stupid, then they will like remove it. I got used socks for giveaway, still gave 5 stars.
Oh.
Okay, here recently, one of my buyers actually messaged me, and they got sent a fart in a jar. No shit. No shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so another buyer recently messaged us. Someone took a roll of yarn,
Oh my god.
cut a piece of yarn this big,
Yes.
stuck it in an envelope and sent it.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're welcome, Wonder. What? I need to review a seller who sent me 3 stickers when I won a paid sponsor gift card. I'm struggling because I know it'll hit back on me. I'd struggle. That is a struggle. I had to buy my grandson's candy and bin, and lady left me a bad review because she didn't receive the candy listing. Said you will receive a sticker in the mail. Wow.
Are you guys leaving reviews? Reviews do matter. Exactly. Don't be an ass. You will get bad reviews.
How do I deal with dogs barking during my show? I am a very loud person.
We just get louder.
And as you can see, my dogs are used to it. It's raining outside, so
Asher's over here giving Blue bath.
they are quiet. This is my girl here. She is like basically hairless. She was giving her brother a bath, but my dogs are used to it. They will just lay down. These got wet. Nobody's gonna lick you. Get that off of you.
Hold on, what I miss? Any advice on doing what not full time? Listen, I've been telling Bougie B this too. Just do it.
Just do it, man.
Just do it.
I'm reading. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if if you want to do Whatnot full time, you need to be consistent. If you are not consistent,
Then it's not gonna
it's
work.
not gonna work.
At least have one show a week that you never miss. It's at the same time every single day, every week. Okay.
And if you feel like you can't afford to not quit your job, like you can't afford to quit your job and do Whatnot full time, then don't do it. It's literally so simple.
Or
Me,
get a sugar daddy.
I mean that works too. Uh, Mom and I have been doing this for almost 10 years. Okay. Neither of us have had a corporate job in the last 10 years.
Yep.
But both of our husbands work.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. It is scary. It's super scary because Matt, he doesn't want to work his job anymore. He wants to do this full time. And that scares me. It scares me. So
Sugar daddies are soul eaters. Stay clear.
I know, right? I need a sugar daddy too, but without the sugar.
I have actually done shows where I have just read the first 2 to 3 chapters of my book just to get people interested in my book. Really?
That's
Have
great,
you
though.
made sales that way
Yeah,
though?
for real.
Because if you do, like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Devin sells books.
I do sell books. I have a
Without the
carport.
daddy. Okay. So, okay, there you go.
I have a
That, okay,
carport.
whatever is,
Wait, what?
because they said I need a sugar daddy, but without the daddy.
I'm good without the sugar.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm good without the sugar.
I have a carport full of stuff and my whole house, but I am so worried about the tax part of it. So
Oh,
what do you recommend?
thank you. Thank you for that tip.
Yeah, I didn't have to do that. So the tax part scares the shit out of us too. Don't worry. Did it stop us from doing
No.
stuff? No.
No.
You just gotta go with it. Go with the flow. Wing it. We're winging it.
Recommendations for a new seller. I feel like giving up after every show since I only have one seller so far. So, X, don't give up. Be consistent. If you have any like shipping questions, anything like that, this is a safe space. If we've been like Devin's been over there showing everybody how to set everything up. If you need to watch our past shows to get that help, go on to our YouTube channel because that's where our past shows are. Because Whatnot took away that feature. So Devin has showed everybody the shipping profiles all the way down to how to make somebody a moderator, everything. And be consistent. It's all about
Okay.
consistency.
Rebecca asked, so if your husband has a seller account, can you sell under his even though you're the one on camera? So what you're asking is if it's his account, can you sell under it? Is that what you're asking? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Because Matt has a seller account.
All 3 of us
Have seller accounts.
have seller accounts. Mom's gonna have surgery. Me and Dad are doing shows
On my account.
on her account. So it doesn't really matter. As long as you give them permission, go for it.
Wonder, just keep going. Be consistent, Wonder.
Any
You will get there.
recommendations for new seller? I feel like giving up every time after the show since I only had one seller so far. Eves, listen, don't give up.
Don't give up. That's
Listen.
why I was talking about past shows and all of that.
The more you do, the less scared you'll be. I actually do have a question. Do you guys share your shows to other platforms?
Right. Do you multicast like we do?
How long would you recommend a show to be a successful full-timer, and how many shows in a day? Honestly, if you're a successful full-timer, you can do as many shows as you fucking want.
That's right. That's right. If you want to stay live for 24 hours, you can do it.
Yeah, I know some sellers that will go 6 days a week. They take Sundays off.
Yep. We used to do that.
I'm like, we are those sellers.
Yeah.
I have a
I mean,
question. Did it show yesterday?
we Devin.
Yeah.
I mean, when we're not down.
When we're not, hey ladies, I have a question. Did it show yesterday when I went to ship, a customer wanted to cancel? It was on a bidding war item. What do you mean by that?
And Linda, I don't understand why people don't try Whatnot Marketplace to start until they become more familiar with Whatnot shipping and networking. That's what we were
That's
talking
what we
about
were talking
earlier,
about this
Linda.
morning.
For
Yeah.
sure. Devin even showed everybody everything about the marketplace, like how to do it, how it works, everything.
Yes, it's the same handle on YouTube. It's literally storage_madness, and it's also madness vlogs. We have 2.
And one of our Whatnot people is a moderator on YouTube. And we
Yes.
love that.
Would you guys cancel? He said his kid did it.
No,
I would not cancel that.
no.
I would not cancel that.
We make it very clear to people that we don't do cancellations only if it was our mistake or, like let's say somebody bought something and we were like, yeah, no call outs, there is no chips, no cracks. And then right after a buy, I was like, oh shit, there's actually a crack. Then I'm going to cancel. Or if I drop the damn mixer on the ground. That was the very first time I'd ever canceled anything.
Mm-hmm. It was bidded up high. Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't cancel it.
Uh-uh.
I have a story for that actually. So over Christmas, I don't know if does everybody know who Warrior Enterprises is? Used to be Storage Warrior on Whatnot. Yeah. Okay. So I was watching on my phone. Okay. I have 5 dogs. Went to stand up to let the dogs out. Phone fell. Dog paw literally swiped. Okay. Swiped on really, really fancy ass cat ornaments. Bradford Exchange shit.
Yeah.
Okay, with like the gold outline shit. Okay. Do you think I asked him if I could cancel that? No. You want to know why? Because how embarrassing is it to message some seller and be like, yo, my dog swiped.
Right.
My kid swiped. That's embarrassing. Like, why are you not, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, I'm not gonna be the one looked at bad. So you know what? I took the loss. It was ironic that my dog bought cat ornaments, but
Yeah, I do think that's a great goal.
I did end up giving the cat ornaments to my cousin, and she
For
loved them
Christmas.
for
'Cause she
Christmas
loves cats.
because she
Yeah.
has like a million cats.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you think a minimum of 350 per day on Whatnot is possible for full time as a
Yes.
goal? 100%.
100%.
100%.
Absolutely. I think it's a great goal.
Exactly, Bella. Dropped my phone, got 3 posters, accepted them, and laugh at myself. That's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna cancel an order unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, so I bought a $9 postcard by grabbing my phone while I was following. Hell yeah, dude! It's a great. I'd frame that postcard.
Fucking $9 postcard.
Hell yeah.
Damn. But you know what? You made that seller's day. Why?
Yeah.
Because you bought a fucking $9 postcard.
True support, man. True support. Shit.
My cat done it. Fucking same. Bought a Funko Pop from my pocket. $25.
Shit. It's a great Funko Pop.
Damn. It's getting framed and hung on the
I
wall.
was about to put that thing. Go get it graded. Shelby. Cameras in the house, so it would likely get caught. Not that it matters, but to catch an animal buying would be funny. Yeah, I would. I went to answer a call and swapped out a gaming system on Deal Show. Oh shit. Shit.
Fell asleep, woke up, grabbed phone, and bought a $45 Disney pin.
Dang.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That was already almost dead. You need to go get your blood drawn, love.
Alright. So what is the best setup for streaming? iPad and cell phone? So I don't know. I'm really a tech nerd, to be honest.
Very much so. Why do you think she's over there right now?
I'm a tech nerd. So this is mom's current setup, and it's only because I set it, like me and dad set it up. Okay. So we got the TV here, mom's new computer, and then she's on her phone. Okay. My setup is way different because usually over there, I didn't feel like it this morning. Usually I have my laptop up, my computer screen, my iPad, and my phone.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm just
Okay.
saying, last time I sat over here when she did that shit, I was like, I didn't know what to look at.
So every angle of my eyes, I don't want to miss something. Okay. So outside in the shop, we have a what, 65 inch, 55 inch?
Yeah, 65.
65-inch smart TV out in the garage that is hooked up to a Dell computer,
Like a tower.
like a tower. Okay. Which we use for mom and dad to be able to see and read the chat better. But they also both have iPads that they do use as well. I have my iPad that I will bring out there and I'll run stuff from on my iPad. I'll run stuff off my phone.
I'm telling you,
You don't have to have all that stuff.
but I'm telling you, as an older person, okay, that doesn't see very well, iPad was the best purchase because the chat is much larger on the iPad.
Yeah, it does make things a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna answer like 2 more questions and then I have to go get my blood drawn. Okay, guys. Uh anyone have How many devices can be logged into your account simultaneously? Honestly,
I don't know because we log in a lot.
that's a great question because we
Think-
have
think about right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 devices logged into my account
right now.
right now. 5.
So, and sometimes there's more.
Yes, the dog. There are 4 dogs behind me.
Sometimes I have more devices hooked up. Okay. What do you guys think about inventory? I'm afraid of dead pile. How often do you go sourcing? Because we buy storage units, our area only has auctions every so often. I think it's like what, once a month?
Yeah, ish.
Kinda. Okay, and that's if they're even good ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we do travel too.
And we do travel to get them, but sourcing and storage units is a totally different thing. Okay.
Thank you, Teresa.
So sourcing we don't do as often as we would like because we do buy storage units. We don't need to source as often.
Oh, it is Cinco de Mayo. Happy birthday, Chewy. It's Chewy's birthday, my oldest baby. He turned 9. He turns 9 today. I might have to get him a birthday cake.
Oh God, he needs a pup cup. Okay, do you have sellers get upset if you don't get into their shows? Yes, Diversified, I do.
If you what?
Do we have sellers that get upset if we don't pop into their shows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I try to tell people that I will try. I can tell you that I will try. Okay. Okay, one more. Sorry, reading.
Yeah, mistakes do happen, Mad Matt. For real.
Okay, did I miss any questions?
I feel like I missed April. What did April say? Where is April?
Use my cell phone.
Okay.
I can't get a tablet.
Never mind.
Yeah, guys, you don't have to have.
Never mind.
You do not have to have all the devices that we have. If you want to just run off of your phone, it is 100% doable. Okay.
It's just because Devin forced us to get all this stuff. Because she's a super techie person.
I actually don't use AI, Hober. I just use Canva for my thumbnails. But I'm a basic bitch, so. All right, you guys.
All right, guys.
We're gonna call it. I gotta go get my blood drawn.
Yes, and I will be having surgery tomorrow. You will not see anybody. I'm hoping that we will be back, that I will be back by the end of the week. But Dev and Mad Dad hopefully will be up and running for Storage Madness this week as well. So, thank you for all the prayers. Thank you for all the support. I'll have Devin update everybody tomorrow on how my surgery goes. Okay. Devin
Definitely.
will update everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, let's go to Retromania. Never been in his show, but he's doing a Q&A.
Oh yeah, let's go, guys.
All right.
Love you guys.
Crickets in the chat. Y'all have a great day. We will see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Madness with the raid on a Q&A. Our show ain't till tonight. Dude, Storage Madness is forever raiding us, guys. Go follow them right fucking now. Right now. Miss Big Papa Pump in the house. We're just doing a little Q&A, doing some giveaways, guys. We just got it. We bought a lot of crazy stuff yesterday. I'm going to take you guys outside in a second and show you. It's nuts, dude. Our whole area is so smashed. Hey, what's up, guys? We appreciate it so much. Get in the giveaway, 12 seconds. I'm going to run another one directly after 4 Storage Madness. What's up?
How do you handle seller's remorse if you have any?
Seller's remorse?
Yep.
I never have seller's remorse. You can't have seller's remorse on this.
We stop looking things up.
All right, look, this is a good one right here. That's a good. Hey, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing another giveaway for Storage Madness right here, guys. Storage Madness giveaway, guys, right here. Go follow them right now. I never have seller's remorse anymore. Like, I feel like I don't know what point we got to that way because I